You are on the 100th floor. Suddenly, a deafening snap echoes through the shaft. The floor beneath you vanishes, and you are now plummeting toward the ground at 60 miles per hour. Welcome to your worst nightmare, a vertical grave. In the next few seconds, every instinct you have will try to kill you. Most people think they can just jump at the last second to survive. They are wrong. In a free-falling elevator, physics is your judge, and gravity is your executioner. But there is one specific, scientifically proven way to survive a 100-story drop. Stick around, because knowing this one move could be the difference between walking away and becoming a permanent part of the basement floor. Phase 1. The physics of the fall. Time: 2 seconds into the fall. You are in a state of zero gravity. You are floating inside a metal box that is accelerating toward the earth. Your heart is in your throat, and your brain is screaming for a solution. The most common myth is that you should jump right before impact. Let's break the math. Even if you had superhuman reflexes, you would have to jump upward at the exact velocity the elevator is falling. Since the elevator is falling at incredible speeds, your jump would do almost nothing to offset the impact. You would still hit the ground with lethal force, and you would likely smash your head against the elevator ceiling before the floor even hits the bottom. Jumping isn't a strategy, it's a death sentence. Phase 2. The only way out. So, what should you do? Standing up straight is the second biggest mistake. Upon impact, your legs will snap like toothpicks, and your spine will collapse under the weight of your own torso. To survive the impossible, you must become as flat as possible. The only way to survive a falling elevator is to lie flat on your back in the center of the floor. By doing this, you distribute the force of the impact across your entire body rather than concentrating it on your legs or spine. You should cover your face and head with your arms to protect yourself from falling debris, like the elevator's light fixtures or ceiling panels. This position gives your internal organs the best chance of remaining intact, while the metal frame of the elevator absorbs the primary shock. Phase 3. The psychological trap: stuck but not falling. But what if the elevator doesn't fall? What if it just stops between the floors in total darkness? This is where the vertical grave becomes a psychological battle. The first thing people fear is running out of oxygen. Here is the reality. An elevator car is not an airtight seal. You will not suffocate. There is plenty of air coming through the vents and the gaps in the doors. The real danger here is your own panic. Panic increases your heart rate, makes you sweat, and uses up your energy. In a trapped elevator, the temperature can rise quickly. If you try to pry the doors open or climb through the ceiling hatch, you are putting yourself in extreme danger. Modern elevators are designed to stay put. The safest place on Earth during an elevator failure is inside the car, waiting for professional rescue. Phase 4. The invisible safety net. Luckily, the chance of a modern elevator actually free-falling is almost zero. Since the 1850s, elevators have been equipped with safety's mechanical brakes that don't need electricity to work. If the cables snap, these steel jaws bite into the guide rails and lock the car in place instantly. Every elevator has multiple redundant cables, and each one is strong enough to hold the entire car alone. It would take a catastrophic, multi-system failure for an elevator to drop. But in the world of survival, almost zero isn't zero. Whether it's a freak accident or a cinematic disaster, knowing the lying flat technique is a tool you must have in your survival kit. Conclusion: humanity has built skyscrapers that touch the clouds, but our safety depends on a few steel cables and the laws of physics. The next time you step into an elevator, look at the floor. It could be your transport to the next level, or it could be your only shield against a 100-story drop. If you want to master more extreme survival skills and learn how to survive the unsurvivable, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Your life might just depend on what you learn here. I'll see you in the next survival challenge.